Hi everyone and welcome back. How are you guys today, you guys? I'm so excited to react today. Today we're watching something a little different, you guys. Today we're actually with the CNBLUE reaction, and truth be told, I'm very excited about today. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to this group, I really don't know much. I did check out their K profile, and I checked out like the comments on past videos that like have mentioned them, just because I do want some sort of background knowledge. I think there are really only three things in total that I kind of came to like solid conclusions on. One, I think they're under FNC. I could be wrong about that. There are currently three members in the group. They started with five and now there's three, and they debuted in Korea around some time in like 2010, like early 2010, like in January. So obviously they have been together for quite some time, and then like maybe 07 08 for like their Japan debut. Again, could be very wrong, and like I said, if I am, please correct me because I do want to be more accurate on things. Now, in regards to the group though, ever since I feel like I really started reacting to K bands, this group has always been mentioned. And honestly, I feel like I may have heard like small snippets of like older songs through like compilations and stuff like that, just because I know that their name has been said for many years to me, and for some reason I've never sat down and checked them out, which I don't quite know why. However, the two MVs in which we're watching today have been on my watch later playlist for probably about 2 months now, and I figured, you know what, we are gonna do this and really just see what they have to offer. Now, granted, yes, it's two MVs in probably a very long discography. However, I figured this is a good place to start and kind of go from there if we want to, and just see more music. That's the whole point of this channel, is to see more music, and I don't know, I'm excited, so hopefully you are as well. Anyways, look, as I said, we have two songs to listen to today. The first one is gonna be Love Cut. After that, we are gonna go into Let It Shine. Once again, because I don't know anything about this group, I really don't know what to expect from either of these, so I figured we'll just kind of jump in and see where things take us. So yeah, so we have Yonghwa, Minhyuk, and Jongshin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing those right. I'm so sorry. Look, pronunciation is not my forte, but I do try very hard. So yeah, three members. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Sorry, let's go. Okay, okay, cowboy. Something happening. Okay. Oh. Ooh. That. You get the guitar in the background, okay? Oh, this. Oh my god, I really like the way this sounds. His voice is really nice. I didn't know. I really enjoy this sound so far. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, she's beautiful. It's so good. Oh my god, I really like that. I love that change when we're looking at her. I really, really like that. Also, this, she's clearly there, but you see like these like strings. I really like this. Temptress. She's definitely in control. Oh, the instruments in the back. Oh. Oh god. Oh, that was so good. Oh. Oh my god, it sounds so good. With his scissors. It's really cute. They are his defense. Wow. It's their table from the beginning. Ooh. Okay, this is really cool. You're beautiful. They're a little goofy. Not the finger harness. Oh my god, okay, that was not what I was expecting. I was not expecting to be thrown into, like, a cowboy, like, saloon showdown between them and the girl, and I love the emphasis that they use on like the ropes of them being tied and stuff as like the control, and I love that it's called love cut, and literally like the way that they were able to break free from her is to literally cut her ropes and like almost break her ties to them both emotionally, physically, mentally, and that's how they were able to break free. And it just, the entire setup is really, really fun and very different than I was anticipating. I feel like it's not very often that you get like a saloon styled MV, so having that was really cool. I also love that they introduced both like all of the members at the end. That, to me, that was fun, and I loved ending credits just because you never know how much like people and stuff get involved in these MVs, so having that moment where they can also shine, it's very special, and I really, really like that. I really like the way this sound. Love getting to hear like the guitar in the background, the different instruments going on there at the end, and it sounds so good. Now, I might be wrong, I don't know if I heard just one of them singing or maybe two of them. I feel like it might have just been one, but it could have been two. I don't know. I feel like I need to check out the K profile again, just to see like in terms of like the three members that are still there, like who is a vocalist, who's not. I'm not quite sure, but regardless, just it sounds really, really good. I really like the vocal that I did get to hear, and just the song in itself was very different than I was anticipating, and I actually really, really like that. So I'm very happy about the choice to have that as the first song and one of the songs in general. So yeah, yeah, but anyway, sorry, we are gonna go on to our next song, which is Let It Shine. This song I believe came out 4 months ago, so it's very, very frequent, no, very, what, new, it's very new. I don't know what word I was trying to use. Anyway, let's do this and see what happens. Let's go. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, hip. That echo on his words, I really like the way that sounds. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh! I mean, there's a horn going off. Ooh. You're very beautiful. Ooh. Oh, the background vocal. Oh my god. Okay, I really like this. Ooh. Ooh. Did it. Dun, dun. Ooh. They're really good. Ooh, the echo out. I feel confused and honestly it kind of makes me a little upset that even though these groups have been brought up to me, I feel like they've only been brought up to me because I am a person that likes K bands, and I just, aside from that factor, I feel like I don't really hear a lot of people talk about the group, which I don't quite understand because they're honestly really, really good. And yes, granted, K bands, they're always very, very underrated, and it makes no sense because honestly they are so incredibly talented. It's kind of insane. And granted, these are only two songs, like I said, out of probably a very, very big discography because they have been around for a very, very long time. However, I am kind of sad that I don't hear more people talk about them because they're really good. Like I actually really enjoyed both songs that I listened to. I'm gonna put both of them on my playlist. So I don't know. I'm intrigued to hear more from them and just to figure out why I don't hear more people talk about them. So there is that. I don't know. I just it doesn't quite make sense. But yeah, look, I really enjoyed that song as well. Very different than I was anticipating. I liked like the garage race car aspect of it. I love the switch in it because I feel like having oh god, what was his name? What was his name? It was the one that I wasn't. I feel like he was the one that I couldn't quite pronounce in terms of names. I think it was him coming in when they were in the car. I don't know. I felt like it brought something different, and then we flipped back to them being like in the garage just performing. Like I don't know. It was a really fun MV, and I feel like they sound really good. And I wish there were lyrics, but unfortunately they weren't, which is perfectly fine. But other than that, like it sounds really good, and like I said, both are going on my phone. So, but yeah, look, that's essentially it. So I guess I'm gonna go. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye.